If your head doesn't hurt already from these first few seconds of footage, grab an aspirin and prepare for an explanation as to why. You may have heard of the British development team Traveller's Tales, and if you've been following me for a while, you know my feelings towards Sonic 3D Blast. Suffice to say, the same feelings of nausea and frustration are carried over in Rascal, a nonlinear 3D shooter released by Psygnosis for the PlayStation. Shout out to loyal viewer Chip in Alabama for his donation. When Mario 64 was released, there's no doubt some games tried to ride the tide of wide-open 3D platformer worlds and everything inside them that made the game unique. Not that Mario 64 should take all the credit, but with the wide array of imitations in its wake, it might as well. This is reflected like sunlight on a mirror in the subpar Rascal. The storyline might have worked if not for the frustrating gameplay. You control Callum clockwise, armed with a blaster and traveling through time in search of his father, who has been kidnapped by the Master of Time, Chronon. Okay, cute story, cute main character. It gets pretty ugly after that. Let's first examine how you control young Callum. I'm openly against control of your character like a Buick, as examined in my review of Resident Evil 2. You will constantly notice how moving Callum backwards feels like the middle of a three-point turn. It's irritating and totally unnecessary, not to mention it makes your experience that much harder, such as trying to defeat King Dragon, in a tiny room, reminding you of those times you went to the Carnival Funhouse. The camera angles that the developers have so painstakingly selected for you will make you queasy. It just seems like it's never wide enough. Claustrophobic types, you do well to stay away from this game just for that reason. Now, Gex Enter the Gecko has had similar issues with camera angles, but has received better reviews since the movement is just so much more wide open. I'm just not sure why someone would make a platform shooter this way. The challenge should lie in the game itself, not because the developers really messed up on designing it. It's best to move right past this game when browsing through your local game store's inventory, and just pretend like you never saw it.